What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video. Today, we're going to be reacting to Carlo ranking the best power forwards in NBA 2K25. My team. Now, Carlo's known, especially in recent history, for having the worst tier list on this, on the YouTube app, but it is what it is. I got my Starbucks coffee today. Y'all see it? Medium roast. How do y'all like y'all coffee? I feel like y'all probably like it dark roast. Or do you not drink coffee? Let me know. We're going to be reacting to Carlo. Anyways, don't blame me for having Starbucks. The wifey wanted it. I didn't have a choice.
It's your boy Warlow back with another MyTeam video.
Alright, Carlo.
And we are going to rank the best power forwards. Now, this tier list was complicated because I was just watching some other tier lists and they were just booty. Okay, booty cheeks, like about the tier list I was rating. And it was complicated making this tier list because a lot of the settings...
I know you're not talking about my tier list, because if you're talking about my tier list, I really get on timing, because my tier lists are so much better than yours. It's literally not even comparable, okay? I just have to let that out. I have to let that be known. Like, the difference between my tier list and Carlo's tier list is massive.
Are good at power forward. So, like, when I do a center tier list in the future, you might see few to some of the same cards. Because, like, I'm going to rank these on how they play at the 4 position. Because, like, example, Akeem, right? He's a center. But, like, if you're using Akeem, some of y'all might want to see, like, Carlo, how he's at the 4 compared to the 5 where Wemby's playing. You know, I feel like you have to, and to leave him off the list. I think I was watching Ty, he left him off the list completely. Doesn't really make any sense and just makes people more confused.
It does make a lot of sense, because guess what? If they watch the center tier list, I'll talk about where Hakeem would be at at the power forward position as well. What are you talking about, Carlo? You want me to rank 100 different cards? Like, what? Don't make me get on timing. It's not rocket science. What?
But, like, it makes someone more confused. We're going to rank it like that, and hopefully this tier list is a success. So, yeah. Kevin Durant up next, F tier.
I don't make any sense, and you're ranking free agent cards. But I'm the one that doesn't make any sense, right? My tier list are the ones that are just crazy to you. And you're ranking free agent cards.
Ranking free agent KD, because y'all be surprised about how many free agent cards you will see in Park. I'm telling y'all. Just go in domination, go in breakout or something. Don't hop in TTO Park with your bum free agent cards. You won't win a game.
I don't care. If you are running free agent cards, get a new card, dude. I'm not going to sit here and baby you and rank them on a tier list. Get a new card. I'm sorry. It's not my job to rank free agent cards. It's not. They all suck.
I promise you that. You won't win one game. I promise you. Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh is an F tier, and I do not care. This card...
How can I take this serious? Honestly, like, how can I take this serious? How can I take this serious? How can I take a tier list like this serious when Carlo has no idea what he's doing, no idea what he's talking about? How can I take this serious? I can't. I can't take this serious. He has no idea what he's doing. None. No clue.
Card is the worst Galaxy when you watch my gameplay. Is the worst Galaxy.
Maybe it's because it's your game.
In the game. I mean that. He is the worst forward in the game. He is the worst power forward. He stinks. He has a 57 block. I think I was on a Ty video. He said he was good. I'm like, that's why you got to use the card. He has a 57 steal, a 7. I mean, I don't know how you look at the stats.
I know what his steal rating is. Like, I'm about to get on timing because I know what his steal rating is. It's one stat. Yes, it is a problem that he has such a low steal. But doesn't he have like 90 speed, Carlo? Doesn't he have like every badge in the game? This is why you have to be good at the game and knowledgeable about the game to rank cards and not just somebody that sits on the game all day. Like, you got to be knowledgeable. You have to think through things. Yes, his steal rating's low, but guess what? He does everything else at a really high level.
I thought he was that great anyway. And then his shot's unusable. This card stinks.
His shot is not unusable. You're unusable.
Still,
I'm about to get on time with Carlo.
No, this card is not running any field. He's running casual, competitive. He's awful. One of the worst, probably not one. He is the worst Galaxy Opal.
You just don't know.
Maybe comes out. He's the worst Galaxy Opal in the game. That's like 250k coins. Waste of coins. Shaquille O'Neal up next, and we're ranking Shaq in at S tier. I don't know why.
You're literally all money spent, Carlo. Like, what? Yeah, let's rank a card that costs like a crazy amount of money over Chris Bosh, who's actually, you know.
I feel like cards just get hate. We had to rank cards fairly based on how they play, and Shaq at the 4 is one of the toughest 4s in the game.
What's his 3-ball, Carlo? What's his 3-ball? Can you tell me? Are you shooting with Shaq? Because you can't even shoot with guys with 80 plus 3-balls. And now I'm supposed to believe you're hitting shots with Shaq?
I don't know where the hate is saying, like, oh,
you're not hitting shots with Shaq.
No, I don't have Shaq either, but Shaq is a beast. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, no. I think I was watching JC's and he had Shaq and, like...
Shaq's not that good.
The same list as, like... I think he had Big Z over Shaq. He got nuts over there. But...
Big Z is going to shoot the ball incredibly well. Shaq can't shoot. They're different cards for sure, but that's not an outlandish ranking whatsoever. At all.
But no, we're ranking it like that, and that's going to be ranked.
Me personally, I think Shaq's better than Big Z. I'm just saying.
Bam is awful too. Has no block, no shit.
If you put Bam over Chris Bosh, out of rage.
So he is an F tier. Not going to run for you. Absolutely a garbage can. I don't want to rank just complete diamonds in a row. So AD up next. I mean, you gotta rank.
You're telling me with a straight face, Shaq's better than Anthony Davis, who AD can shoot consistently. Shaq, you can literally leave wide open. Give me a break.
You gotta rank AD. I feel like we're ranking S tier. I'm gonna see how I move. I mean, we gotta
give me
see
a
how
break.
We move here. I'm ranking AD, and I think I have to go A with AD. I don't know. AD been weird to me lately. I don't know. AD been acting
give me a break
lately. I like Anthony Davis. I like what he do. But he been acting a little weird lately, missing my shots for me, and he hasn't been playing as good
you're
as
the
he
one
used
missing
to,
shots.
at least to me. I like Anthony Davis still in this game a lot. I just feel like it's in a strange world. But next up on the list, we got Dave Owens up next, and I'm probably gonna rank Dave Owens in A's here.
Like, can you pronounce like Dave Cowens? Like,
he is actually as a phenomenal.
I've not used Dave Cowens, so I'm not gonna say. But wait, I gotta look something up. I'm just gonna look something up real quick.
He actually is really good. He's 6'9".
Let me look something up real quick.
And he's actually elite, so I think he's a good card.
I'm looking something up, okay?
Jack Sigma up next.
Sigma's solid. I mean, he's maybe, I don't want to say outdated, but he's not as good as he once was. But I'm looking something up.
You can maybe run a lineup with him and Wemby, so maybe a little bit higher, but I think C tier is the perfect stage in the game for Jack. I might move up to B tier depending on how this list goes.
I was about to rage at Carlo, but yeah, right. Dave Cowens has Naj Reid base, and Naj Reid base is way better this year than it has been in the past.
Now I'm ranking him at... Right now I'm ranking him at C tier. And I like Jackson. Good release.
Sigma's fine.
Has the badges. Got badge him a little bit, but decent overall card. Next up we got is Luau Deng was ranked. I didn't get to rank him the other day. Probably will rank him B tier. I didn't get to rank him because he dropped late. Luau Deng actually has a good release this year. Maybe I'll go C tier because he's at the 4 position, not small 4. But Luau Deng is not a...
Honestly, Sweet Lou is fine. I wish his release was a little quicker, though. That's my only complaint with Luau Deng. That's it. My only complaint.
Bad diamond card for a good price.
But he's fine.
He's actually not bad.
That's just my only complaint.
Michael Sweeney. Probably D tier for Michael Sweeney. He's a 6'8" power forward.
I just struggle with his release. Everything else about Sweetie is good. I struggle with his release. I do. He's fine for a free card, though.
At this stage in the game, you're not even 6'9". He might offer you good release with a 75 3-pointer. That's just not going to cut it when you don't offer enough. He doesn't offer enough. He's a mid-free card.
He's fine for a free card, though. I don't love him.
But not going to cut it at this stage in the game. D tier for Willis Reed. I like Willis Reed.
You're ranking Willis Reed at D tier. Like, what? Willis Reed's incredible. What?
Overall, I think Willis Reed has a phenomenal release. And I'm probably gonna go C tier for him. I'll rank him C tier. I think
put some respect on Willis Reed overall.
Thank you. And yes, yeah, I feel like you have to rank him NSC 6'11". Still can cook at this day and age. Paolo Banchero up next.
P5
at the 4 position.
I mean, P5 is still extremely good. I didn't necessarily rank him on my top 10s because it's like I think there are better cards, but he's still incredibly good.
A tier. Paolo Banchero is really elite in my team. Absolutely insane, and I think you got to go A tier for Paolo Banchero up next. Wilt Chamberlain up next, and I'm going S for Wilt. Hear me out here.
I'm not hearing you out. I'm not hearing you out. Like, His release is slow. It's baited. He's got a, what, 70-something 3-ball. Stop it.
This Wilt
Stop it.
is like, I'm not even an inside person, but I was watching, man, you free playing TTO Park with me, and I was watching Wilt Chamberlain shooting, like with satellite shooting dang near half-court threes with Wilt, and not missing with Wilt. Like, Wilt does not miss. Like, that's one thing about his jumper.
Gosh, why are we gassing Wilt? Aren't you the same dude that hates on Giannis? Like, what?
It is so consistent.
Who just contradicts himself.
He doesn't miss a shot. Like, I was surprised about how...
And Giannis' movement with the ball is so much better than Wilt.
How good he actually shot the ball, in my opinion. I felt like he shot the ball fairly decent overall. And he was just really good overall. I think Wilt is S tier center power forward.
I mean, I'm not going to hate on Wilt,
next to Wemby. Imagine how dangerous that defense would be. I think you got to rank him in at S tier.
Maybe, but
next up,
Wilt's
you
not
got
a threat offensively.
Kwame Brown's a B tier. Kwame Brown's actually very good.
I don't know what it is about Kwame. I don't know what it is. I just don't know if and I like the card, especially defense. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I just shoot way better with Naj Reid than I do with Kwame on my No Money Spent. So that's like the big holdup for me with Kwame. But he is good. He does deserve B tier. I'm not arguing that.
I was watching No Returns gameplay. I was watching, who else had a gameplay on Kwame? There was someone else. I think it was 2KOG. He uploaded the video on Kwame Brown. I like the way his jumper is. Yeah, maybe it could be a tad bit, better. But, I'm liking Kwame Brown. I'm liking his game. I'm liking him. He's not a bona fide scrub in this game. He's actually a good card.
Let's not gas him.
Up next. I think Aldridge is better than Anthony Davis. Hear me out there. I've seen Aldridge release.
To be honest, Aldridge's got a good release. I don't even know what the stats are really like in this card.
It's so smooth.
I'm not going to complain.
Defender.
I think Aldridge is good on this game.
Better than Anthony Davis in this game. Call me crazy.
Yeah, pull up the card, please.
I've been going downwards on the Anthony Davis train. I'm realizing this release is not
84 speed. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. 84 speed at this point of the game is not getting the job done. I'm sorry, LaMarcus Aldridge. Give me Anthony Davis. And I know 80 speed might not be that much higher, but 84 speed is crazy.
That's
cheesy.
Crazy.
No,
and I think you got to put LaMarcus Aldridge in an S tier. I think he's elite.
No shot.
I will have a LaMarcus Aldridge gameplay for y'all soon, because I'm going to be playing on his account, like, not today, maybe another day. So I will have a hidden gem LaMarcus Aldridge.
Hold up, you're playing on somebody else's account? Never mind, bro. Never mind. Throw back to when people were buying MT and Carlo was on everybody's. Never mind.
Gameplay out for y'all today, so I'm ranking like in that S tier for LaMarcus Aldridge. Up next, we got Bill Walton. Bill Walton D tier. Bill Walton's not bad. I throw him at C tier. No, honestly, I don't like the Bill Walton disrespect. I don't like it. I don't like it. He's 6'11". Defensively, he's incredibly good. How are you going to hate on Bill Walton? How? How are you going to hate on the card? Just not that great overall. Like, he's all... Let me just put it on the floor. My apologies. He's just not that great overall.
Why?
I feel like Bill Walton, he has a really smooth release on old gen, but next gen they gave him an unsmooth release, no steal rating, lacks on defense. I don't think you run him over at Jack Sigma at the 4. We'll just read. I don't think Bill Walton.
I mean, you can say that, but compare Jack Sigma's speed rating to Bill Walton's for me. Can you do that? I mean, Bill Walton is at least as good as Kwame Brown, and I'll hold true to that. I'll hold true to that. I think Bill Walton is fine. If you got Bill Walton, I would run it. 100%.
Don't think he's that good.
100%.
Bob Pettit, I'd probably go A tier, because he's a 6'9" He's not gonna be able to stop those other guys. He is one of your top power forwards. I used him. He is really good, but he lacks on the defensive end. And what those other guys can offer, I feel
Pettit's
like are
fine.
gonna be better than Bob Pettit.
I'm not gonna gas him, but he's fine.
Yeah, but he has a skinny body build. But what I put Bob Pettit, actually, I'm gonna move him down to B tier.
I was gonna say, I mean, I think you were gassing him, but I was gonna let you.
Probably the best in B tier, but I have to make it calm. I think Balaban, Carroll, 80 are better than Bob Pettit, but I like Bob Pettit. I think he's a solid card overall, and I think he is solid in my team. Next up, we got his Paul Gasol. Paul Gasol, all right, D tier. He's not good though. He's like slow release time.
Did you say Paul Gasol?
What are we doing at this stage in the game? Doesn't make the lineup. Doesn't play. Absolute garbage can. Next up is Dan Unseld. He has a fantastic release.
Dan Issel's really
give
good.
Him that.
I remember Eban's got him early on, and he was good.
He
Dan
has a
Issel's
very smooth release.
He's good.
Over.
Now, I don't like ranking hidden gems, but I feel like you almost have to, because a lot of people just have these random hidden gems at this stage.
Bro, I put him in A or S. I'd probably
Dennis
go
was
S
good.
tier for Dan Unseld just because he has a very
I don't like the Bill Walton disrespect though. I still don't like
smooth
it.
release. How tall is Dan Unseld at this point? Like I used the car. I think I used the car
He's
before.
6'9",
I think I did use the car before.
6'8" maybe.
But he has
6'9".
6'9", and 90 speed. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in at 79 3-pointer. Could be a little bit higher.
He's pretty good though.
I think you gotta put him S tier, right? Like you.
I
Gotta,
can't hate on him. He's pretty
smooth.
good.
I feel like you gotta put him in an S tier, like the same level. I think you do. So I'm gonna rank Dan Unseld in at S tier.
Why do you pronounce his name like that though? Unseld?
I think he's bad.
It's not Wes Unseld.
He's mainly complete of a card, really. So that's why I'm ranking him at it S tier. I think he's better than Anthony Davis, Pablo, and the rest of the group. So overall, Chris Bosh, other than Chris Bosh, you're just going in garbage. They're just going in freaking garbage. Dwight Howard up next.
D12's good.
Probably B on Dwight Howard. I think Dwight Howard the 4 is all right.
B tier for Dwight is crazy. He's literally like the best defensive player on this list. What? How is Will S tier and Dwight B tier? That makes no sense.
I just don't.
That makes
I
no
just
sense.
don't know what Dwight Howard the 4 really. I just don't think
Makes
Dwight
no
at the
sense.
4 is gonna do much. I'm probably gonna C tier. I don't think Dwight Howard at the 4 is better than Bob Pettit. I just don't. And I think like at the 4, you're gonna be.
You're
using
comparing
Dwight.
two different cards. Bob Pettit offensively is way better. Dwight defensively walks circles around Bob Pettit. What are we talking about?
That release even it's gonna be slight. I feel like Dwight's more of a center than a power forward. At least to me, I don't think Dwight is really.
He's literally like the best on-ball defender in the game.
Than Dwight Howard.
So.
I just don't think Dwight Howard is gonna offer enough at the 4 position. Overall, Boris Dia D tier. I don't think Boris Dia. He does have 90 stats everywhere. I give him that, but like, his release is so bad. It is.
You're gassing it. It's really not that bad. Boris Diaw is good on this game. I don't like I said, I don't like Bill Walton at D tier. I think that set a bad precedence because, I mean,
so bad overall.
You can't.
And he has stats, but like, man, I wish they changed that release. That release is
his
just
release
so
isn't great,
it's
but
not
he's
gonna
still
cut
fine.
it. Boogie Cousins. Boogie has a slower release, but I actually quite like Boogie a lot. Boogie Cousins is actually really.
Carlo, you like any pay-to-win cards. I'm just gonna put it out there. You like pay-to-win cards. If a card's free, you're not gonna like them. If a card's cheap, you're not gonna like them. If you have to pay for a card, you're gonna like them. That's just the truth behind this tier list. Like, it is, because Bill Walton and Boris Diaw and Michael Sweetney can all compete with these guys up there at A and B tier. I don't understand it. I don't understand this tier list. It does not make sense to me. What is DeMarcus Cousins giving you over Bill Walton? I don't get it.
Really good.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I actually do like Boogie Cousins in this game.
I just gotta call it out how I see
really
it, bro.
Solid in this game, so I think B tier is perfect for him.
Honestly, how much is 2K paying you, Carlo? Like, let's just how much?
Even when it's slower.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
I really do like Boogie in this game. I think Boogie's a really solid card overall. Chris Webber releases garbage. Not gonna cut at this stage in the game. I'm ranking him at D tier.
I mean, stat-wise, he's
gonna
good,
be really
but I
that
don't like
great
that
in my
release at
team.
all.
Jaren Jackson up next. I like Jaren Jackson still to this day. I'm ranking B tier. Jaren Jackson is still a solid diamond card. Still can play to this day. Absolutely.
B tier. So now I'm gonna take this opportunity because this needs to be talked about. You have Jaren Jackson Jr. in B tier. Okay, and again, I maybe didn't rank Jaren high enough on my top 10 list, but I'm going to take this opportunity to compare him to LaMarcus Aldridge, okay? Because you want to do this to yourself, Carlo, so I'm going to do this. Jaren Jackson Jr. compared to LaMarcus. LaMarcus has +2 3-ball. Defensively, Jaren's +3 speed. Defensively, Jaren's got better perimeter. Defensively, he's got a better block, better steal, same rebounding. Badge-wise, they're literally basically identical. Jaren's got 29 base badges. LaMarcus has 27. Jaren's got 12 Hall of Famers. LaMarcus has 15 Hall of Famers. Jaren's release is just as good. So how are they 2 tiers apart? You tell me, Carlo. You tell me. What makes you think that they are 2 tiers apart? Tell me. I'm waiting. Because it doesn't make sense to me. Again, Jaren's way cheaper. LaMarcus Aldridge, you got to gamble for. So yeah, Carlo's going to be way higher on LaMarcus. This is unacceptable. It's unacceptable.
Elite. And I forgot to say is Bob Pettit is probably the best jumper out of everybody here. But I wish he had better defense. If he had better defense, he could be the Bailey S tier. If he had better defense. Ben Wallace up next. I don't mind Ben Wallace. I don't mind.
Nah, you don't mind Ben Wallace. But wait, I got to talk about this for a second because, this is something that I think needs to be talked about, guys. Ben Wallace has a 64 3-ball. He has a did you guys hear me out? He's got a 64 4 3-ball. But when Pink Diamond Giannis was there, oh, his 3-ball is too low. With Bill Walton, oh, he doesn't green enough shots consistently. And Bill Walton's got a 70, his 77 3-ball. Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
And Ben Wallace, I'm probably gonna rank him C tier just because his defense. I love his defense. I 64-3. I'm a little on the. I don't know how to feel about 60.
You're not greening with that card.
Feels a little too low to me, and I just don't know how to feel about it. So
I probably did gas Bill Walton too much when I did my top 10 power forwards. I'm just being honest.
And that's C tier.
He's free, so I'm going
to. Next up on this list, we're gonna rank Giannis Antetokounmpo, Pink Diamond, and I'm just gonna rank him in at. This is tough. Like, at this stage in the game, like, C. Like, Giannis Antetokounmpo at the fork, I feel like, he can provide you somewhat, even at the 4 position, but that 3-pointer is just lacking so much. I just don't think it's going to get the job done overall.
Let's talk about it. No, let's talk about it, because you said what the problem is with Giannis. You said it yourself. And you have Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain at S tier with a 63 ball. A 63 ball. And you have him at S tier. Mind you, Giannis's release is the easiest to green in the entire game. It's not the quickest, but it's literally the easiest to green in the entire game, and it's a 67. I'm not saying stat-wise Giannis is better than Wilt. He's a way better playmaker. Giannis can actually dribble the ball where Wilt can't. If you don't have Giannis Pink Diamond at A tier or above, I don't know if I can take you serious. I genuinely don't.
Raw over Boogie, over Pettit, over Kwame. I think C tier is the perfect range for Giannis. And the small forward Giannis, I probably would rank at the 4 position, like A probably. Like, will I go S for Giannis Antetokounmpo? I feel like he loses. I feel like he loses his boost though when he's not.
No, he doesn't. His power forward is the best position for him.
Just when he's like a power forward though, he kind of loses.
What are you talking about?
The appeal, really. So I feel like, I don't know, what I rank him in at A. I rank him in at A tier overall, so I'm ranking him at A tier. Next up, we got Tim Duncan. I'm ranking him at S tier. I think Tim Duncan is phenomenal.
Tim Duncan's extremely good. I can't argue with that one. Tim Duncan's good.
Best 4 in the game. That's the reason I have Giannis. Look, I think Tim Duncan's better than Giannis overall, so I think perfectly stated, he is an S tier overall. So
I'm not going to complain.
Tim Duncan's S tier. I like him a lot. Good card. Next up, Clifford Robinson. His release is not good. Just not going to cut it. I heard he's not good at all, and his release stinks.
He plays some of the best defense in the game.
D tier for this card. Just not going to cut it at this stage in the game.
I forgot. Carlo hates defense. It's my fault, guys. I should understand where Carlo's going to rank these guys because he's never played a lick of defense in his life.
Darnell Dawkins at center. I should know. Just F. I don't feel like I feel like it's like at center maybe, but at power forward with that release,
Dawkins.
It's all right, but I mean, it's not going to get the job done overall. So I'm going to F tier.
Dawkins.
Zion at the 4 position, probably.
Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no.
I don't even mind Zion.
Oh, heck no. You got him at C tier? Have you lost your mind? You have lost your marbles. He is 6'6". But with Michael Sweetney at 6'8", that was a problem. Yeah, you have this dude at 6'6", that Stephen A. Smith said it best. Like, it better not be for food, Zion. Like, what are we talking about?
The 4 of you gonna run there as like if your opponent.
Same tier as Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Opposition, you run Zion at the 4. I don't think it'll be the worst case scenario because, like, okay, let's imagine you run at the 3, right? Most people at the 3 gonna be running their LeBrons, the best player. If you run him at the 4, though, there's a high probability they might be running like, I don't know, like Zion's like 6'6". They might be running like a power small forward at the power forward position. Sometimes people do that a lot. Let me go mute my phone real quick. You
literally just said with Giannis that it held him back, but with Zion, it's okay. All this
nuts with the, and it shut the heck up. Can his phone just shut the heck up? Like, my apologies. My apologies. Okay, my phone is now turned off. So that is at least good. It's gone. It's gone. We don't gotta hear it for the rest of the time. Next.
Honestly, I'd rather hear your phone beep than you blab.
Next up, we got is PJ Brown up next, and I'm ranking PJ Brown in at probably in B. I like PJ Brown. Good jumper.
Over Pink Diamond Giannis.
All right. Can get the job done. I like PJ Brown at the 4. I think he can fit my team a lot. Patrick Ewing at the 4. I'm going to have to rank him in F.
Oh, yeah. Patrick Ewing plays the best defense in the game. But, yeah, let's put him in F tier.
Way too slow.
And Wilt is at S tier.
Oh, Patrick Ewing is a center. He's just not going to cut it at the 4 position. Alonzo Mourning up next. I don't think he's going to cut at the 4 position either. D tier.
What?
That release way too slow to be playing the 4. He has to be your center.
Dude, I wish Carlo would wager me, and I would run all of these guys that can't play at their specific positions, and Carlo would not score more than 20 points. I promise you. If you gave me a defensive team and he didn't have Victor Wembanyama, in which his training wheels and could shoot over me, he would never score. He would never score. There's a reason when I play Carlo, he's like, oh, no, I can't do nothing. Yeah, because you're boxed, because I'm running guys that can actually play defense.
At that point. And I don't think he's going to cut it, so I'm ranking him in at F tier. Next we got is, I put LeBron there by mistake. My apologies. Dirk Nowitzki up next. Dirk is surprisingly actually really good. I'm ranking Dirk in at B tier. Dirk is surprisingly really, like, Dirk I've been hating on, but he actually been playing really. I've been playing Dirks, and he actually been hoping
Dirk's
lately.
not bad.
Dirk has been absolutely
I actually like Dirk.
So I think
I like Dirk.
You got to go B tier for Dirk Nowitzki. Like, he actually been performing. You know how to green in people's face with him? You can make it in his face. And I think he's absolutely good. So I'm ranking him at B tier. Next up on the list is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Probably go A tier for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm fine with
think
that.
He's better than Wilt. Like, playing against both of them, Wilt Chamberlain has so much better cheesy rebound animations.
I will say, like, Wilt is, like, the best inside big in the game, but he's got a 63.
He just does overall. But Kareem also played a 4. We're talking about the 4, but there's a 7-1 power 4. I think you got to rank him as A tier.
7-2.
Just on that alone. So I like it overall. So we're ranking him at A tier. And we're going to like it. We're going to like it, and we're going to indulge in it. So good job. Al Horford is absolutely garbage. That man.
Al is bad.
What's
going on with the Celtics, by the way?
That man was garbage. Garbage, really. Garbage. Asa Green. I'll rank Asa Green in that C tier.
Asa Green's good.
Cool. Hit his open shot.
Not as good as Pink Diamond Giannis, but he is good. This tier list is horrible, by the way. I just wanted to let that out. This tier list stinks.
He's like almost the same, like 6'9", does his job, hit his open threes, but that's about it. He's not going to be doing nothing else special other than that. And he can be a Mutombo. Mutombo been getting so much hate, I don't know why. Like, Mutombo's in C tier. Mutombo's actually good. I know some people struggle to...
With all due respect, Carlo, I have Dikembe Mutombo. So you can't even use you haven't used the card yet. I have Dikembe Mutombo. He has 82 speed. I think he's got a 25 3-ball. So he literally can't shoot. He is the slowest guy outside of Jack Sigma at C tier. I know he's 7'2". But let me ask you this, Carlo. What does Dikembe Mutombo do better than Galaxy Opal Patrick Ewing? Furthermore, what does he do better than Chris Bosh? Be tall? That's it.
Under inside. I can't put him higher in C just because release, but Mutombo does so much good inside the paint. Give me Mutombo any day of the week over Chris Bosh. Like, Mutombo.
This is y'all's YouTuber. This is not mine.
Mutombo is
this is
y'all
y'all
in the pan. I don't know why we just disrespect that.
This is yours. This is not mine. No, not mine. No, not mine.
Ranking Yao Ming, JC ranking Yao Ming over.
Yao Ming is crazy. I agree. Yao Ming is a dog water card. I agree.
Mutombo, that's disrespectful. That's blasphemy.
I agree.
Blasphemy.
I agree with Carlo
that's
on that.
That's what it is.
But that's just because Yao is trash. I have no idea what it is.
Probably going to C tier. Elvis Hayes is not that great, to be honest. I use Elvis Hayes.
Elvis!
I mean, someone said Elvis Hayes is a savage in the comment section. I had him for a while. I don't even think he's in C. I think he's in D tier. Elvis Hayes is not that great in my team. Being honest, he's just not that good. Capella up next, F tier. Can't shoot a three-pointer. He doesn't offer anything
garbage.
Like defensively. Useless card.
Good.
Siakam is an F tier.
Siakam's bad at this stage.
Anywhere else. He's going to stink. So, yeah, we're going to rank him in there. Evan Mobley release is just way too slow at this stage in the game. And I think you're going to have to go D tier for Evan Mobley at this stage in the game. It's just his release is way too slow at the 4%. Does have a skinnier body field, so it doesn't take too much space on the court. But you just can't rank him any higher. He has a good badges, but like you can't go any higher on him. Brad Miller, same thing. Release sucks. He's a garbage center. He's a garbage power forward. He stinks in this.
Chill on Brad Miller. For a budget card, he's fine.
Game overall. But like, overall, just stinks in this game. Hakeem Olajuwon up next.
Hakeem's good.
Hakeem is an A tier. Hakeem is a really solid big in this game.
A tier is really high, but I actually agree. I think Hakeem is extremely good. I think he is extremely good.
I think Hakeem Olajuwon.
I'm not gonna hate on it.
Really solid in this game overall. I just feel like you have to go A tier for Hakeem Olajuwon, and I think he is really, really good in my team. So I'm ranking him in at A tier. Bob McAdoo up next. Bob McAdoo is solid.
Bob McAdoo's good.
Really, really solid. I'm
B
going
tier
B tier
A.
for him. I don't think he fits.
Carlo, you've been hot. You're sizzling right now.
A and S, but he's easily B tier.
You are
Bob
cooking.
McAdoo
Hold up.
Phenomenal release. Good jump shot.
Let Carlo cook.
Absolutely a beast in the game, and he is really good. So overall, I'm going with Bob McAdoo in at B tier, and I think he's really solid in this game. Pink Diamond, Kevin Garnett. I guess we can rank the Opal one, Dark Matter one, while we're ranking the Pink Diamond one since we're here. And we're going to rank the Opal one. Kevin Garnett up next on this list. And look, KG is gassed up. I don't think KG offers more than you I don't think he offers you anything more than A tier. I don't think he's on the level of a Dan Unsell, LaMarcus Aldridge, a Wilt Chamberlain.
Just what I said Carlo was cooking. He says something like this.
On a Tim Duncan. Or KG. You could disagree with me.
Compare the badges and stats of KG to all those guys. And I don't even love KG. He's not the best power forward in the game. Giannis is, who you also have at A tier. But you want to sit there and hype up Shaq. You want to sit there and hype up Wilt. You want to sit there and hype up Dan Issel, who is 6'9". Have you ever thought, Carlo, that this is maybe you're not bad at the game, and maybe you lose games because you have takes and opinions like this?
KG is barely any different. I honestly do not think KG. Like, I have used KG. Not used KG. I have played against
KG. You've not used the card, Carlo. How dare you rank a card you haven't used?
Multiple times. And I don't think this card is... I think he's better than everybody in A tier, B tier. I would probably put this card to probably right here. Maybe in front of Pablo and then call it that. I don't think he's better. I don't know if KG is really better than Hakeem.
You have lost your marbles.
Giannis or 80.
You were hot too.
Especially at Juice Hakeem. I don't think KG's that great. And I think we're just gassing up KG because he's a dark matter. But he's not really that special. I'm ranking him at A tier.
He's not that special. You're right. He's not worth the coins, but he's still S tier.
Because I think he's better than everybody in B tier, but I don't think he's even better than Anthony Davis. I don't think he's better than anybody at S tier. Just my personal opinion. I don't think KG's really that great. Mike, who I use, I'm kind of disappointed by Mike. I think he'll be better when he gets a Galaxy Opal, but I'm ranking him at C tier.
Yeah,
Mike really disappointed me overall. I thought Mike was going to be a lot better than what he was. But in my opinion, I feel like Mike just wasn't. His jumper was fine. It wasn't crazy. I thought it would be. It was like he got the job done. He wasn't that great of a defender. I don't think Mike was that great, really. Overall, I don't think he's horrible. Just don't think he's that good. Pink Diamond Kareem up next. I'd probably go B tier overall for me.
Over Giannis?
He's a power forward, 7'1". You still got to put respect on his
7'2". Kareem is 7'2", Carlo. He is 7'2".
He's 7'1" power forward.
He's 7'2".
So, yeah, that's just why we got to do it. Next up, MosBallin, just not going to cut it. That release is way too slow. Probably go D tier for him.
I'm going to need to go back to Starbucks and get another coffee because I'm so mad. Instead of me blabbing, I just drink coffee.
But that's about it for MosBallin. This Zion obviously is F tier. He's not going to cut it at this stage in the game. Jalen Williams is a hard card to rank overall because you can say he's like, how do you rank this card?
If you put him at the same tier as Bill Walton, I'm going to get mad.
You have to rank him like a TTO card. I'm going to put him D tier. I think he could be as high as a C tier. I just don't know how you rank this card because like
he is 6'5". What?
PTO,
He's
like,
F tier.
Run this card. You almost
what are
need
you
an F tier.
talking about?
But it's like
he is F tier.
I feel like it'd be disrespectful. The card has a good jumper, but he just hasn't fit the position. Joel Embiid at the 4. I like Joel Embiid. I would rank Joel Embiid in A tier overall. Like
I like Embiid too.
Joel Embiid is really.
I mean, that's
really
not gassing, but the
overall.
same tier as Dark Matter KG is blasphemy, man. Like
I don't think I don't think there's that many S tier power forwards in this game overall, and I feel like A tier is a fair spot for Joel Embiid. I feel like he can stretch the floor good, but I don't think he's better than AD. I don't think, he's better than those guys. I feel like this is perfect for where I ranked him at. Kevin Love up next. I've even got 2 Kevin Loves on this list. Did I rank the other one? I might not rank the Opal Kevin Love, but if he didn't, we'll just rank this one as it. Probably put a D tier. Kevin Love get his open shot. Still, the Opal probably be in C tier. I just think he just hits his open.
You got Kevin Love Pink Diamond at the same tier as Galaxy Opal Bill Walton. Like, am I in the wrong? If I'm in the wrong, can you guys let me know? Like, that's all I want. If I'm in the wrong, let me know. Ty, Carlos, right down below in the comments. I'm losing my mind because it just, nothing is adding up. Nothing is making sense with where he's ranking some of these cards right now. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Open shots. The other one can defend better, but that's the only thing. I be seeing people run Kevin Love, and that's the only
I don't know.
thing
It doesn't make sense.
Karl-Anthony Towns the same as the other versions, D tier. I think he's on the level of Chris Webber. I just don't think Cat is all that great in my team overall. And he just doesn't fit this game personally. Just don't think he's that great. Bob Leaky, I'll rank him in C tier. He does his job on the court overall.
It's just a letdown if you've used Bob in the past.
That's the best way I can state it. Does his job on the court, shoots his open shots, and yeah, overall, he just does his job on the court. Sean Kemp is decent. Now I don't know why we disrespect Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp's extremely good. I like Sean Kemp a ton.
Sean Kemp is in B tier.
I'm not going to disrespect
I'd probably go B tier for Sean Kemp because I don't think he's better than anyone in A. But B tier, Sean Kemp is elite. Sean Kemp can actually hoop with you.
I agree.
He's actually got dunk on you, shoot a shot. I like Sean Kemp. Dolph,
I like Sean
garbage,
Kemp too.
F tier. I don't know. Can he play the 4? He can't play the 4. Naz Reid. I actually like Naz Reid. As an
Nas. Like, Nas, man.
I ignore him for the rest of the list. I'm probably ranking him in C tier. Because I like Naz Reid overall.
Nas. And yes, Nas is incredibly good on this game.
As a salary cap card, he's probably the only
man.
one I'm ranking off a salary cap. But hey, I like him. I just wanted y'all to lay no nerd.
And just know, Carlo, this deep down, I will dog you with my Nas Reid, and you can use whoever you got at S tier. You can use your. I'm trying to think who you even got up there. Like those hidden gem. You got. What do you got up there? I don't know. I can't even think
defense. Not gonna cut it. Larry Johnson at the 4 is gonna be undersized, really. But I don't
Larry's not that good.
I don't think you.
I'm sorry if people gas Larry. He's not that good. He's not that good.
Larry Johnson, you got 6'7" at your C tier power.
He's not even that good at small.
I don't think that's bad overall. Marcus Gasol next. I used them too. I could drop a gameplay if y'all want me to of them. I would rank him in at C though. I had him higher before my list. Man, my tier list changed a lot though. Cause I thought he was gonna be the top end center. He's still good. He's just nothing that crazy, though. I mean, you easily could say he's in that A tier overall.
Dude, move on. Marcus Gasol is not good. Wait. Does he... Hold up. Hold the phone 1 second. I gotta look something up, dude. I've got to look this up. Dude. Like, Marc Gasol can't even play power... The dude can't even play power forward. And we're ranking him on a power forward tier list. And yet he has the audacity to say my tier list stink. And you're ranking cards that can't even play.
I think he's on the level of Giannis or Anthony Davis. I just don't believe he is. So I think he's in that B tier. And next up, we got David Robinson.
Dude.
He can't play the 4. Never mind.
Oh my gosh. These cards cannot play the 4, Carlo.
D-Rob can't play the 4, really. Chris Kaman up next. Can he play power forward? I can't see if Chris Kaman can play power forward.
Yes, he can.
I cannot see if Chris Kaman can play power forward. He might not be able to play the 4. If he can't, we won't rank him. Does he play the 4? He can play the 4. Chris Kaman. I'd probably go lower on Chris Kaman today just because he's at the 4 position.
Dog, he's got 70 speed.
Probably go D tier. I think he's more of a center, and you run him off like Gonna think. Would I want Chris Kaman? I mean, I don't mind Chris Kaman.
Yeah, I don't care about the rest of the list. You have Chris Kaman over Bill Walton. I don't care about the rest. I don't. I can't do it. You're ranking cards that can't even play the position. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I've taken enough. I've taken enough of this dog water tier list, and I just simply cannot take it anymore. I can't take it. You've got Dan Issel at S tier and Galaxy Opal Giannis, the best power forward in the game, at A tier. This list is blasphemy, guys, and it only keeps getting worse. That's it. I'm done. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And let me know your thoughts. Am I just wrong? Because I can't do this anymore, man. I can't.